Jeff is here. I've sort of purposefully recording for YouTube so that it forces me to act like I have an audience.
Okay. Smart.
Occasionally I do have an audience, but it's easier to have an audience, to assume an audience than to actually be reacting to an audience. Like,
yeah.
So Jeff is here. I have entered him into the pain of getting over it with Bennett Body.
Terrible person.
Yes. He has. So we're playing. We're just playing on my game where I got to the stairs.
Yes, the stairs. Which we are rapidly approaching. You will notice. Okay. Yes.
Oh, we are so far from the stairs. Oh, we've got the lamps to go.
That sounds small. That sounds small. There's no way.
They are small.
With that,
that's a lot of the problem.
I see.
Oh, Lewis is here as well. Hey, Lewis. Showing up as 0 viewers.
Yeah, this is impossible. Wouldn't that be funny to make a game that you just say is challenging, but actually it's impossible? Like, you can't jump just an inch far enough to actually ever make it.
So I think that's what will have been really. I regret that I watched people playing this game before it. Before playing it, because I think if someone had introduced me to this game, if they just told me like, don't watch any videos, go online, buy this game, play it.
Yeah.
I probably would have turned around at some point and been like, is this possible? Like,
yeah.
I know it is. I've seen to the end of this game. And he might even say in the game at some point, like, this is possible, that you can do it. Although, he kind of also says, like, maybe don't. He's like, if you had a hard day at work, don't try it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
But I think that would have added a whole extra dimension to it.
Oh, no. Oh, look!
Nice. Like, I think maybe even early Dark Souls, people might have been playing it being like, is this possible? Is this doable?
Yeah.
Certainly,
Yeah.
is it doable with my current setup?
Yes.
I
restarted Dark Souls 3 30 hours in because I had a build that I was just stuck on and I just couldn't... I lost 40,000 souls at one point and I was just like, I'm done. I'm just going to restart the whole thing.
Are you able to... Do you level up in it?
Yes.
So in theory, you should be able to grind it.
Yes, but the interesting thing is, so they have this amazing mechanic. So you have souls, which are the currency to level up, and you get those by killing enemies. It's the only way. If you die, your souls are left where you died, like that point on the ground. And so you can go retrieve them on your next life. But if you die again, those souls are gone forever. You just lost them. And so if you get stuck on a hard part where you just lost a whole bunch of souls because you were dumb and you didn't level up before, Jeff, then you go back and try to do it again and you fail, and then it's just like you just lost 3 hours of the grinding because of that one enemy. So it really makes you think about this sort of economy of difficulty, which is just awesome. I mean, you hate it while you're doing it, but then you really come to appreciate it, I think. Okay, now we're stuck. But it's like Dark Souls 3 because it's sort of... They refined everything from Dark Souls 1, like, even though Dark Souls 1 is very good, and just sort of, really honed all the aspects of the combat and everything. And then also it just looks beautiful because it's on PS4 instead of PS3.
Yeah. I've been looking at and would really like to play... I should maybe play Dark Souls 3, especially as I've got the PS4 here. Although, honestly, all of the games in your catalogue, Jeff has lent me his PS4 because he's an incredibly nice man. He's so nice that I'm kind of suspicious that it's cursed or something, which it might be, given that we're both trying to do to do some important PhD stuff at the moment.
Threw that away. That was mine to take.
But yes, Sekiro. Have you seen?
I've seen footage of Sekiro. I want to play that now. Well, so I bought Bloodborne, which came in between Dark Souls 2 and 3. And I really want to play that. So I have to beat Dark Souls 3, which I still haven't done. And then beat Bloodborne, and then I will play Sekiro. Although I've been told Sekiro is even harder than the other two, than all the rest. So that should be fun. Have you used it? Look, does Sekiro interest you?
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Oh, this is something watching people play this is fun. I agree. Now that I'm watching someone play this, I'm so on board.
I'm sorry, it's just the same part.
No, actually,
Whatever.
so I was apologising. I was whining about this to Lewis, but it sort of doesn't matter. Like, it's enjoyable because of that. Like, it's all about slow tension. And enjoying seeing you do well. Like, it's not mean-spirited.
Yeah,
I promise.
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, fuck, I keep doing that.
That's playing this. I have played difficult games in the past. I have been avoiding them for a bit. Like I said before, I played like cognitively difficult games, but not really like the action difficult games. But I'm starting to see that the joy comes from the difficulty, and it's not although the internet might be full of get good.
Yeah. No,
it's not mean-spirited. It's like, yeah, it's a joy to get good.
Yeah, it's rewarding when you finally get past something that you've put down and started again 5 times on 5 different days because you can't do it. And you finally do it, and you're like, oh my god, I'm a hero! And then it's like that. And there's just another boss after that. But for that moment.
This game has the added thing of, like, there's a lot of ways to fall back down to the beginning. So you get past that. Oh, I cannot. How can anyone possibly do this? Oh, I did it once.
Yeah, and you have to do it again.
And yeah, you have to do it loads of times. Like the lamps, which first time I was like, oh, good, thank God, I've never got to do that again. Let's just make sure I never fall down. Immediately, I fell back down.
Yeah.
Yes. And the second time, weirdly, was just tons easier.
Oh no. Yeah, isn't that interesting? That's like oh god. Have you played Cuphead?
No, but I'd love to play that.
I have it if you want to play it on Steam.
We should play that film you've got it on Steam.
Yes.
We should play that on stream. That'd be a great thing to play.
Yeah. That's a game that it's like I'll seriously try to get past one boss 40 times. And then I'll go play the 41st time just because I enjoy the level, and I don't get it immediately, but I get it within 5, not within 40. And I don't understand why. Because a lot of it's just reflexes, but yeah, there's something...
But there's also like things you're doing, like we're actually making a lot of decisions as we play. Like you're not pogoing very much. Which probably you'll learn at times, but each of us is bringing our own way of playing.
Oh my god, that works so well.
Like I'm not a big item user. I keep items in games throughout the entire game. Like some games that have an item cap. Yeah. Like what was I playing? I was playing Alien Isolation, and you can only hold so many flares.
Yeah.
And I'll just constantly be going to flares, and I'll be like, you can't pick this up because you haven't used any damn flares. And then I'm like, should I use a flare? I probably shouldn't use a flare.
That's like I was watching that Outside Xbox, that channel, and you can collect Magnum ammo for the Magnum, which is the most powerful gun in the game. And then one of the commentators, Jane, she's like, Andy, why aren't you using the Magnum ammo? And he's like, because, Jane, that's what Magnum ammo Resident Evil is for. You get 40 Magnum ammo, and then you wait for the credits, and then you don't use any. That's the whole point of having the ammo.
The only game that Emily, my partner, has really played through is Hollow Knight, which she saw me play and she was just like, I want to be in that world. I want to be in that beautiful world.
Okay.
And she loved it. It really grabbed her. And she, unlike me, like I kind of play a game on my own. She went on Reddit a lot. I was looking at the Reddit of it and was finding that there's two schools of thought with Hollow Knight. There are people who use a lot of spells and people who don't.
Okay.
And it would be a completely different game if you used one or the other. Like, I think really high-level players have to be using a lot of both.
Yeah.
And it would be difficult to start using them at different times, but also be difficult to learn. You learn different skills. If you start using spells when you're really good with the sword, the nail, I think you'd learn a different set of spell skills.
Okay.
Developers look at people playing their games and they're like, you found that a bit difficult?
Yeah.
Or they'll look at it and be like, I don't think anyone's going to manage this, and people just breeze through it.
Yeah, right. It's like writing a good test on writing a question on a physics test. It's really hard to gauge when you know something so well how easy or hard it will be for somebody else.
I wrote some courses of like experimental physics, like first experience with experimental physics.
Yeah.
And I just sit there being like, why aren't you guys just working this out? you could just work it out, and then we'd be done. We could all go home.
Yeah. It's hard to discern what people will get stuck on.
It didn't help that this was like 10 p.m. in the evening that we were doing this. So literally, we were like, we can all go home.
Yes.
But I think that the being given a difficult challenge, then being given it again, is actually it's a really good experience to go through.
Yeah.
I was having what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my partner's own emotional distress in front of Jeff, Lewis, and the extended internet, because this is probably going on YouTube. My partner was having a really difficult time today. We were just like it's hard doing a PhD because it's demanding so much from you in so many different ways, and you've constantly got this feeling that maybe you're not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a big one is that we do these difficult things, and then it's really scared. Like we remember how difficult they were, and we're like, "Oh God, what if I can't do it again?
Yeah.
What if I'll never be able to? What if I'll never be as good at integration as I was once? What if I?
Well, I won't.
Well, you may well not be, but
I mean,
I don't know
could.
if you couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you could. You're
Yeah.
right.
What if I'll never be as good a programmer as I once was? And especially like as you lose faith and as you lose interest and as you lose patience,
Yeah.
you kind of necessarily get worse.
Hey,
That's her. Don't tell her we said any of this. So being forced to do this really difficult thing that took you ages many times is really positive. And this is something that most people will actually do in schooling. You will do the difficult thing many times. A lot of schooling, and it can seem really boring at the time, but this is one of the few bits of modern schooling that I agree with. Doing a difficult act many times is good, because you get to fail and learn how to do it, and then fail and learn how to do it many, many times.
yeah.
Like the absolute pinnacle of my learning, the time when I think I was learning best and fastest, I was learning from a textbook which had, for every concept, about 20 examples.
Okay.
And I was self-teaching through this. Towards the end of my high school, my secondary school, I was basically not going to classes anymore. I was lucky that I was allowed to do this. I was in the kind of school that they were just about like, yeah, okay, you can do this. So I wasn't going to classes, I was learning from this book, and those 20 examples were really useful because I kept going. If I really was just finding it easy, I just, went on to the next thing. But often they were kind of slowly ramping up in difficulty, slowly ramping up and bringing in new bits of the concepts, and constantly challenging you to succeed for a bit, then fail for a bit, then revise your way of doing it.
Yeah.
And just keep on going. And God, if I could learn all of theoretical physics that way, I would. And arguably, probably I can. Like, shout out to Brilliant.org, who don't sponsor me, but
Who might now?
who might, I use their website. I like it. They have that kind of much more complex things than like it goes well beyond high school level.
Yeah.
Like I had a again, more things I shouldn't be telling the internet. Despite the fact that I'm doing a full-time PhD that's going to last many years, I had a job interview recently, and it was a finance job interview, and I had to learn qualitative violence in about a week, and I did that through that, and it was great. Learning like undergraduate level.
Yep.
Oh no! Damn it! Have you played this?
No, but I've watched it.
It's
very
terrible. But also, thank you.
You're welcome. I am really close to being done with this referee report, so I'm just going to do that downstairs. And yeah, enjoy this
Good luck.
terrible situation.
Enjoy your terrible situation.
I'm going to come downstairs and cook in a bit.
Cool.
And leave Jeff both doing this and also streaming.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh! Yes. Wait. Oh! I feel like I deserve that. Every time.
Every small victory.
Immediate failure.
I'm torn because I certainly don't want you to fail, but I also want you to not succeed.
Yes. It is a recurring theme in my life. Up. Ah, see, once you get the rhythm, and you don't ruin it, it works well. All about the approach. No.
At the very beginning of the game, it offers you whether or not you want to play with a trackpad or not, and I'm really intrigued to know what that's like.
Ooh. That sounds even harder. Right?
It
must
probably is, but you know, grass is always greener, and like maybe it's easy.
Yeah. Oh. Right. No. Yes. No. Yeah, this is a challenge. Why do you think he made this? To be a bastard?
So, his most influential game before this, and a really very influential game, a game that
No.
has at times been featured in art galleries, and for a lot of people outside of the world of gaming, really lit them up to some of the things gaming is exploring.
Aliens,
It's
Colonial
called-
Marines? Aliens, Colonial Marines?
Yeah, it just.
I'm sorry.
I would actually, I would be one of
Everyone-
the kind of streams that plays
Working
terrible
on-
games on purpose. I would play that at some point. Not alone, that just wouldn't be worth it. But, no, it's called QWOP,
Okay.
and you use in QWOP you use 4 buttons to control the stretching of 4 muscles in the person's 2 legs.
Okay.
Q, W, O, and P.
Yeah.
It's an online game. You can play it in a browser. If you just Google QWOP, you'll find it. And all you have to do with this person is run 100 meters as fast as you can.
Okay.
I have not finished 100 meters. I don't know if there's some time limit, but actually no. If the guy falls over, I don't think there's any way to get him back up.
Okay.
And it's fascinating because it is so difficult, but it is a completely reasonable thing to be asking of a person. Like, we can all walk, and we all walk by contracting and expanding.
Well, subconsciously.
Yeah, way more than 2 muscles. And people do get good at it.
Yes.
Um,
People do learn to walk. That's true. Oh, you mean the game?
Yeah, both.
Okay. Right.
Probably in less time. Like it takes
Does take babies a long time to learn how to walk.
idiots.
Though, yeah, I was just going to say babies are stupid, so that's probably
Oh.
why. Dumb babies. Can you imagine what without babies? How great would that be? God, I don't see any downside. I just think that would be really positive. Say whatever you want. You know?
That's not what's
You can
stopping you from
smoke
being able
all
to
the
say whatever
time.
you want.
Oh, no.
But that was all about mechanical difficulty being the only goal stopping you from achieving a simple task.
Yeah.
And whether this game is about the difficulty or the mechanics or sort of abstract nature of achievement, like obviously we are in a very abstract world.
Yeah.
Or even like, there's quite a lot of talk about trash in it. I think maybe he's kind of saying this game is trash. This game is bad. It doesn't work. But that doesn't make it bad. It's actually really rewarding and and enjoyable, and sociologically interesting and creatively interesting. It's trash in only the purest sense.
Wow. But there are no guns, so what's the point? It's not even a video game. Notice the long pause.
I would have a whole discussion about why there's so many guns in video games.
I know, it's terrible.
But I'm going to start. No, I don't know. I'm not going to make a judgment whether it's good or bad. I wish there was less. Mostly I wish we got more people playing video games, because just more creative voices, more diversity in the industry is going to create cool new games.
Yeah.
If you want to play the best games, you should support all kinds of diversity. So certainly not games without guns, but every variation. And a lot of variations on life and game and achievement do not involve gun.
That is true.
But no, I think
Best games.
I think the reason that guns are so prevalent in video games is because it's mechanically pretty easy to set up.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of lazy coding, lazy... I'm not saying the people who made these games were lazy, but it's relatively easy. All the bits of it are easy. You know, you can... It's easy to make a achievement out of shooting someone.
Yeah.
It's got this kind of simple reward goal. You understand it, particularly because it came in a time where guns became prevalent in games as first-person games became common. Like, there are guns in side-scrolling games, but guns aren't very good in 2D games.
Yeah.
But as 3D first-person games became common, all the difficulty is about where you're pointing, so you may as well be pointing your gun.
Yeah.
They actually made it easier. People found it easier to navigate 3D first-person games when being asked to point the gun, because people, and I've seen this playing Portal with Emily. Like, it's fascinating playing games with someone who's coming to playing games late in life.
Yeah.
It was hard work for her to learn to do both sticks at once.
Okay.
What becomes really natural to us, the two-stick, one-stick move, one-stick look.
Yeah, right.
She would just move, and then occasionally be like, oh god, do I have to use that second one now?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the same thing.
And a gun encourages you to use that second one.
Yeah.
And forces you into it.
Well, that sucks. No.
Alright. I'm gonna make us some food.
I can help. I'm happy to help.
Nah, you stick with this.
Okay.
You're helping by growing my online presence.
You know, shrinking.
You've got a third viewer.
Look at that!
There's
3
someone
people.
else.
Hello.
One of the people is you.
I'm so
The fact that you're
sorry.
watching on that computer means that you get an extra viewer. I can turn it on downstairs, we get another one still. By the time I do that, just so I can keep an eye on you.
That, yeah. You never know how fast it'll grow. I'm so sorry to everyone watching. This is just a disaster. Oh. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 More yes. Oh my god. As soon as he leaves, I start doing better. Funny how that... Oh god. Man, that's what I get for saying that. Oh. Yes. There it is. No, it's not there. Well, that is depressing. Okay, it's fine. Swing around. Yes. See that? That's what we call skill. And yet again. As soon as I open my mouth, I had that coming. Alright. Up. And No. Pogo. No Pogo. Pogo? Oh. Pogo. Too close for Pogo. Ooh, that worked well. That didn't. Wait, it's fine. Nope. Not very forgiving, are we? Suppose that's the point. Nonetheless, I hate it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Just a simple case of not falling. Easy. Nope, not easy. Very hard. Very, very hard. And up. Up. Not up. Okay. Swing it around. No. You would think that I would give up, but no. I never give up until it's been 20 minutes. And it's been 15. So, just saying. Okay. Oh, wait. No, there's your problem. No momentum. Oh, potential for momentum. Ah, I didn't need that much momentum. Interesting. Okay. No, I had that coming. Oh, damn you. Oh, that's the wrong way. And there it is. World-class performance here. Going pro. There we go. Pro. Pogo. Pogo? No Pogo. Pogo. Ah, but what if... No. No, definitely not. Oh, a little faster. Here. Okay. Yep. I used one. It's okay. Up.
We were watching you downstairs.
As soon as you left, I got so far, and I fell all the way back in.
So, like I say, we're watching you, and we know that's not true.
What? As soon as I said, look how far I've gotten, that's when I fell. Which felt right. See? He's leaving again, and I'm doing marginally better. No. It's gone. Wait. 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 Bring it on. Stop it. Why would you do that? You're embarrassing him. He's embarrassing all of us, really. Okay. No. Up. Wait, no. Come down. Impossible. It's never been done. Proof that it's impossible. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that was on me. I see the problem. I see the problem. But will he fix it? He will not. He will not. Okay. Well. Yes. Yes. Careful now. Careful. Up. It's okay. Try that again. And up. Nope. Yes. Nope, not that. No. Yes. Okay. Oh, look at that. I totally intended to do that. Of course, naturally. Obvious. Did not intend to do that. Unforgiving. Nope. Up. No. That's what, yeah, that's the same, yes. I understand your pain. Also, why does he get a cauldron? Bathtub, I understand, but cauldron? Something fishy. Okay. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Very much no. Look at that. Yep. This is how you play this game. Just know that. Just know this is how it's done. Okay. The quality of play has demonstrably devolved.
Yeah, I was seeing you just bouncing back and forth on this orb.
Hup. Hup.
You got this, man. You got this. I mean,
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
try a pogo.
Wait.
No, you can do it slowly. You can just kind of set it up.
Okay. Oh.
It can feel like you can't go very close to the mallet, but you can.
Oh. It's fine. No. This is ridiculous. How is this just? How long is this game? Much longer than this, I assume. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't be done. No one's ever done it. No one ever will. Yeah. I mean, it's impossible, but if you want to spend your time.
Oh, I'm taking over for a second. It's going to be embarrassing if I can no longer do this bit.
Interesting.
No!
There, let's see. Yeah, it's that rhythm. Oh, that's what I did that's the one time I got up there, and that's what I did.
I would be lying if I said that like any of this game is easy even now for me. Bloody hell. It should be noted that I'm very much in the middle of making a stir fry at this point, and it's on the hob, on high heat.
Taking risks.
Taking risks and
Kicking
getting up the
ass.
mountain.
Yeah. Ah. Look at yes. Somebody's trash. This is disgraceful.
Oops.
Oh. Okay. All right. Fine.
And now... Whoops. That wasn't where I was intending to go.
Up. Yes.
There we go.
What? Why did you do that?
Okay, Jeff's back on.
Oh, right back at the bottom. Rock bottom! It even is. There are rocks. Oh, that's good. Slow and steady. Yes. No. How did he... Okay. See the rock. Be the rock. Play in 3 parts. Yeah. Why do you do that? Okay. Now. Yes. No. Bad. Now. No. There. And around. And around. Yes. Yes. Poetry, some would say. Art, others. No, God, why? Oh, misery. Ooh, look how well that worked. Sort of. Yes. Yes. No, don't bounce back. Oh, I told you not to bounce back. Okay. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. That was very dumb. You would be correct. That's okay. Because... No. Not because of that. Because of that? No. No. Yes. No. Bad. Very bad. Monster. Okay. Not gonna make. Nope. In my defense, it wasn't the same mistake. It was a different, equally bad mistake, but different from this. No. Yes. Yes. Stop that. Yeah, that's my feeling as well. Stop it. Don't panic. No one panic. Everything's fine. Simple case. Yes. 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 Careful. Careful. No. Yes. Bring it in. There. Oh, God. Come up. Good Lord. This is back. I don't understand. There. Okay. 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 Everything's good. Stop it. Oh, that was dangerous. No. Yes. Okay. Now. Now. No. No. Oh, God. No. No, no, no. Oh, this game is fundamentally broken. Monster. Hey. Can't be done. Cannot physically be completed.
I saw you got up to the top.
I got all the way to the top.
I mean, it's not.
No,
the top.
it's the top. It's the end of the game. That was it. And then, despite being very careful, so I thought, I ended up right back at the bottom. It's a good analogy for life, actually. Wait. Okay. Okay. Nope, I missed it. Yep, there it is. That's how you play, what's it called? Get Over It.
That is how you play Get Over It.
Which I think we can all agree. It's a masterclass in schooling. So you're welcome. And also thank you for supporting me. It's ridiculous. Who does this? It's like masochistic, but against other people.
I
Is
mean,
that sadistic?
it's also possible that this was not a very made game.
They shouldn't have released it. Monster.
I don't know, he made a lot of money, made a lot of people happy.
Yeah, but at what price? One person was slightly inconvenienced. So.
Oh, lots of people were slightly inconvenienced. Oops.
And isn't that the real tragedy?
That one over
there.
This bee. Yep, that's what I said. Just falling back down.
What? Nice.
You actually want to be. I don't. Maybe there's a way to get from that higher one to this, but I found it way easier from down there. And then. So.
Oh God.
In case anyone's getting really excited, this is now me back on the controls.
Oh, that's all I had to. Damn it. Oh no.
I agree. I don't think anyone is hating. Oh, this.
We're just judging, which technically is different. That's cool. I like that. Okay.
Oy. There we go. There we go.
I have 4 viewers. There's one more.
It's addictive, isn't
Your
it?
success is causing them to flock in droves of greater than or equal to 1.
Welcome, fourth viewer. I find that if I welcome people, it tends to scare them off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As
Which
in,
makes sense, because, you know, I'd be terrified if someone on the internet just started talking to me. Welcome, fourth viewer. We are not very good at getting over it with Bennett Foddy.
More like Alex Honnold, am I right? You're climbing a rock.
I have no idea who that is.
They'll get it. They probably got it. He's
What?
the dude who free soloed Yosemite.
Oh, he's free solo guy, yeah.
El Cap, yeah. And also Half Dome, but most recently El Cap. Just insane. Probably as difficult as this game.
Oh, have I forgotten how to do this bit? God, that would be terrible.
Ah, okay, so you can perch on the lights. See.
You should be able to.
Yeah,
Jeff, you've broken my game.
kind of my thing.
Oh no, fourth person stuck around. They didn't get the reference to what was his name?
Alex Honnold?
Yeah, no, they didn't like that.
Maybe it was Alex Honnold. Didn't pay him royalties, that said his name. So
Oh god, well that actually, it's a pretty good way to get content to steal it from other people.
well, we could play some licensed music in the background.
Oh, we could. I mean, I think the other day, M was singing in the background.
That counts.
Have I watched the speedrun yet? No, I haven't yet. I forgot to last night.
For the entire game?
Yeah, the entire game.
Good lord.
In. Tell you what, I think this is on. This is on a mode where I can go on YouTube and show it on stream. So let's watch it on stream in a sec. After I've got up the goddamn lamps. I don't even know what I'm trying to prove.
Everything.
So it's a really hot day in England, or specifically a really humid day, and all of my usual cool goes out the window when it's hot.
You call this... You've lived in New York? I mean, it's humid, but it's not.
Oh god.
That's humid.
Yeah, no, I have lived in New York, and it was awful. I'm like, I got in the habit of going away in the summers. I just couldn't stand it anymore.
Well, okay, yeah. It's like a sauna for rats. It's nice.
Yeah, no, I like it as a city. Oh,
There. No, you still got it. Yes. God, it's slick too. That is.
yeah, no,
slicky.
this one is really low friction. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is hooking that lamp. Step 3 is coming back down here. Step 4 is going up here. If I want low friction, wait until the snow. I actually won't wait until the snow. Oh, really?
That sounds pleasant. Is the adjective
Up.
I would use. Yes.
There we go. I think I was just moving too quickly before when I was on here.
Yes.
And then from here, you just pull up
Yes. It's a nice tree. Okay.
and you do that. That's what you do. That's step 5. That's step 6. Step 6 is an important one. A lot of people, first time, they miss out step 6.
Rookie mistake, we call that in the business.
Yeah.
Is that a wind? What are those? Someone lives here. Ooh, almost got
Okay.
the clouds.
And now this is not actually there, that tree.
Well, that is vicious.
That tree is in the background.
What?
Oh, that was a really ineffectual pogo. And that is how we do.
Ooh, look, there's industrial waste.
Alright. Dinner is basically ready. I think we should
Awesome.
stop.
Fair enough.
I think the snow can wait. I think the
One
snow
would
can
hope.
be a future experience.
Looking forward to that.
Until then, I'm just breaking through this industrial material. We've been watching the
Shall we
Chernobyl
find out
miniseries,
what's in?
and now this makes me think very Chernobyl.
Yeah. I mean, they export a lot of these to
All right.
different countries.
Have a good one, man. Oh wait, no. Take all of that back. We're going to watch the speedrun. Dinner can wait. And you can see my YouTube suggestions, which is exactly the kind of thing you probably shouldn't put online.
I see a Domino's ad with an incorrect quotation apostrophe. Does Domino's have an apostrophe? Is there someone named Domino?
What am I googling? Getting over it, speedrun. 156, 117.
0.72. Look at the decimal places. That is competition.
So I have watched one of these
Nice.
speedruns. What?
There's a gold cauldron.
God, so that's including this time spent here. Wow, this music is getting turned down. How do you get the gold cauldron? Do you know?
No one knows.
I feel like
Good lord. Oh, the video spliced together. Cheating.
is it?
I know.
Oh, he goes all the way. Oh,
Wow.
just skip some stairs. So I think as you start getting up, it gets to lower gravity.
That's interesting. So you kind of float.
God, this could be made quicker though. This a lot of mistakes here.
Yeah.
I say as 50. Oh, that's how you get it. That's why you're going for 50 wins to get that stylish gold.
Oh lord. Oh, you can't even see him when you jump. That's ridiculous. Ooh, it's
I know the bucket is also famously difficult.
useless.
God, he really lost a lot of time there. I'm not convinced this guy's a pro.
What? Oh, you're right. Ah!
Yeah, I know. I reckon I can beat that. That's 119.
I mean, that's no 117,729. Just saying.
Oh yeah, let's watch the TAS. Do you know about TAS?
No.
TAS is... I'd love to get into it, actually. You program a bot, or you program all the inputs beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be none of normal speedrunning things. So you just choose the absolute best inputs you can find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just go up the outside of it. What? He's going up here? God, there's a lot of ways through this place, isn't there?
Apparently, who there were bats.
That's an hat. Interesting. He does that by pushing downwards rather than pulling upwards. So what was that? That's 49 seconds. So TAS is important. Like as mathematicians, finding the lower limit is pretty important.
What is that next video?
I haven't watched this one, but I love
Amazing.
these videos.
3 million.
I recommend to everyone. Wait, I'm going to put it in chat. I recommend to everyone to watch. Oh, I don't know what it's called. 1.5 A presses. I'm going to look it up. That's easier. I can type it here. There we go. This video, which is a 24-minute video on Super Mario 64, will teach you so much more about programming than most of my years of programming.
Is that the one about? Oh my God.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
where you have to get up to speed. You get me.
Yeah, you have to do.
It's a journey.
Oh.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, but we're finishing up.
No, it's important. That video is really good.
Yeah, I think what we're basically saying is that everyone watching this should watch this video. Possibly, you should have watched this video instead of watching this.
Yeah.
Watching this video is a much better thing to have done than watching this stream or than watching this YouTube video.
That was your first mistake. Also, now we have all your contact details, so thanks for that.
I mean, yeah, you can probably for my YouTube subscriptions put together.
Oh, I meant them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. We're tracking you, is what I'm saying.
yeah.
Sorry. So
I mean, I do
about
feel
that.
like showing my desktop on the internet. I'm like, how much can a hacker get out of this? Probably everything.
Wow.
They're like, oh, it's English. They're like, oh, I wonder whether we can use
that
this
really gives the game
obscure
away.
Total War mod to really get one over on him. He's watched all the most recent Fury Blue One Round videos. Wonder what kind of person he is.
Yeah.
Like, what I really fear, and I know it's crazy, but I do fear this, that one day, in 30 years, in a kind of Soviet-era style courtroom, my YouTube subscriptions will be brought up to prove some kind of horrible point against me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, obviously this person is committed this murder. They watched Super Bunny Hop.
Yep.
Well, actually, no, it won't be that. It won't be any one thing. It'll be like the combination of them. They'll be like, there's a 68% chance that someone with this combination of 4 different YouTube subscriptions that they committed this murder. Or even more than that, actually, it's the searches. The searches are really telling us a lot about who I am.
Yeah.
Because although it's not all visible, written into that is all of my past search history as well. Including like what products I've searched for. The weighting of what's coming up here in what order is kind of a more exact psychological analysis than any therapist could ever give. And on that note, I'm going to pause the stream. I think maybe we should stream when we play M++ later.
Yeah, we could try to do that.
That'd be fun. Alright, so maybe we'll see you later. Be around.